Welcome everyone to the Eric Avasar Show. It is one of my favorite editions to talk about the Commonwealth Cup. Virginia Tech taking on UVA in Lane Stadium, and what a one-sided domination of this rivalry it has been over the past dozen years. Virginia Tech 12 straight wins over UVA. The last time Virginia Tech lost, Matt Shaw was UVA's starting quarterback. It has been a long time. The Hokies have won 16 out of the last 17 matchups in this rivalry. Really, Frank Beamer, one of the main points of his legacy at Virginia Tech, was dominating the Hoos year after year, and you can expect more of the same in Justin Fuente's first year in charge in his regular season finale. He has had an incredible first year as Virginia Tech head coach, an 8-3 record, a front runner for ACC Coach of the Year honors, regardless of what happens in this game. But it seems pretty likely the outcome here. The 8-3 Hokies are going up against the 2-9 Cavaliers. UVA has lost its last 5 games. They have benched their starting quarterback for the majority of the season, Memphis transfer Kurt Benkert, who threw 11 picks, had fumbling issues. They replaced him with the also mediocre Matt Johns. Matt Johns last week, when he filled in, what did he do? He threw 3 interceptions. I mean, Matt Johns is in for a miserable day on Saturday against the Hokie defense. It is senior day in Virginia Tech. You can expect guys like Andrew Matua-Puaka, Ken Ekanem, and Woody Barron to all bring the punishment. They are going to live in the UVA backfield, and it's going to be a very long day for that UVA offense. They really have no weapons to speak of, with the exception of Taquan Smoke Mizell. And Mizell has racked up 1,200 all-purpose yards, 11 total touchdowns. Very impressive numbers when you consider what a disappointing supporting cast he has around him. That's a guy who's playing his way into NFL draft consideration. So, on the offensive side of the ball, UVA is just not going to get it done. Defensively, the Cavaliers have Micah Kaiser, who is a standout linebacker. He was recruited heavily by Virginia Tech, ultimately chose UVA. He would be starting for the Hokies if he was in Blacksburg. But instead, he has racked up 120 total tackles, 10 tackles for loss, and 6.5 sacks, which are some pretty impressive numbers. Going to be a relatively high NFL draft pick. The same thing can be said for free safety Quinn Blanding, who has racked up 108 total tackles. But what does it tell you when a safety has 108 tackles in a college football regular season? Well, the defense is just not that good, and they give up a lot of big plays. And another guy who the Hokies will want to watch out for, however, is Andrew Brown, a former 5-star recruit. As a defensive end, he seems to have found his way in Bronco Mendenhall's 3-4 scheme, racking up a team-high 13 total tackles for loss and 6 sacks. Unfortunately, 3 guys cannot save an entire defense, and you can expect a huge game out of Gerard Evans. This is his first time playing in the rivalry, but I'm sure he's heard plenty about what a huge deal it is. He has racked up this season almost 2,800 passing yards, 24 touchdown passes with only 5 interceptions. So on top of all that, he has led the team with 675 yards rushing. I have nothing but great things to say about the way Evans has ran the ball. I mean, he's just been a godsend, really, especially on those tough third downs. My hope is, though, that Trayvon McMillan sees more of the rock. Only 1 carry last week against Notre Dame. That was tough to see. Of course, Stephen Peoples did very well in short yardage duty, rushing for a touchdown, but the sad story, of course, out of the backfield is Marshawn Williams against Notre Dame, playing through a terrible injury, and he's now out for the season. Unbelievably tough guy. We wish him all the best. The Hokie Nation loves him, and he will sorely be missed. Now, the player who I really hope gets into the end zone is the special teams number 25 jersey selection of the week, Sam Rogers, his senior day. What an unbelievable career he has had, coming up as a walk-on out of Hanover High School. Has enjoyed just a tremendous career for the Hokies. He is the very definition of hard work and what Hokie football is all about. And you want to hear his career personified in one quote. Perhaps Bud Foster, the defensive coordinator, said it best. On the field, he is just a nonstop ball of butcher knives. I'm telling you, he just goes 100 miles per hour, and if you're in his way, you're going to pay the price. That is what Foster said about Rodgers. Certainly expect him to deliver the punishment to anyone who dares to stand in his way and try to tackle him. Just an extraordinary career he has had, and we wish all the seniors a very happy and successful senior day in Lane Stadium, noon kickoff. I cannot wait to watch. My prediction for this game, Virginia Tech 40, UVA 10. And for those who have passed, and for those to come, reach for excellence.